What's up, guys? Milos here. So, the trade deadline is approaching. It's February 5th, and I think the Atlanta Hawks are trying to move off of Trae Young. Reports have been coming out that the Hawks are looking to trade him, talking to different teams, see who's interested in him, and I think all these rumors and reports are true. Atlanta Hawks, I believe, have been trying to find a way to trade Trae Young for assets, I believe. I think they've looked at now Jalen Johnson's recent level of play. He's been playing out of his mind. He's been scoring the basketball at an elite rate, rebounding, assisting guys. He's been doing it all. And he's been proving that obviously he's the best player on this team. Jalen Johnson is the best player, and I think he's the most important player for their future. And I think they're going to look to build around a guy like him over a guy like Trae Young. And it's because in recent memory, Trae Young offensively is an offensive juggernaut. Can score, can pass the ball, can get guys involved. But the problem is defensively. Defensively, he's never been a great defensive point guard. And while the game doesn't always ask you to play defense as a point guard, it does require guys to be at least serviceable on both ends of the floor. While he's an outstanding offensive player, again, defensively, he's not serviceable at all. And I think the Atlanta Hawks see that and are trying to move on from that and trade for Trae Young. Now, there's a lot of different trades, but the cons about having Trae Young on your team is he makes your defense worse significantly. While this Atlanta Hawks team has not been playing defense well without Trae Young anyways, with him, it just makes it even worse. And I don't want to blame everything on Trae Young right now because I know currently with Trae Young, they're 0-6 and they have a 15-19 record right now. They're not a winning team, and Trae Young being on this roster is not helping them. But at the same time, a lot of their problems that they had were before Trae Young. A lot of their problems that they were dealing with in the beginning of the season when they were kind of like an above 500 team, it wasn't because of Trae Young. It was because of the other players on the team not playing defense as well. But besides that, I still think the Atlanta Hawks do need to trade Trae Young because obviously in this short experiment that they've had Trae Young with this new set of cast members by his side, like Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Porzingis, Onyeka, Jalen Johnson, Zachary Rissache. I mean, all these guys, we're seeing them in real time playing with Trae Young, and it's not equaling to winning basketball. It's not equaling to winning basketball games. So when I think about that and what's happening right now, I think trades actually should be explored. One that I have seen recently that I think will be great for the Atlanta Hawks if they can get it done is Trae Young for Anthony Davis. Now, the Atlanta Hawks would probably need to give up one more player to get Anthony Davis, and that would probably be Zachary Rissache. Zachary Rissache hasn't been playing his best basketball. He's been good, but in terms of what we expected from a number one pick, and the standard's a little bit high because before him you had Cade Cunningham, Paolo Banchero, Victor Wembanyama. I mean, those three guys in recent draft memory have been living up to their number one pick. Paolo's been doing kind of okay. He's been kind of like on and off this season, but in terms of like what a number one pick is supposed to be, he's been playing at that level. And Zachary Rissache is the only number one pick that hasn't been playing at that level. And yet, while the standard is high, you're also a number one pick. So there's a reason why you were drafted number one, because we expected you to be that level of player. Again, it's only been a year for Zachary Rissache, so he's definitely got a lot of room for improvement. But in terms of what we've seen, I don't think I see him getting to that kind of level, like a Cade Cunningham. I don't see him getting to a Paolo Banchero even level. He's just not that kind of player. So I think the Atlanta Hawks would probably give him and Trae to the Mavericks for Anthony Davis. Having Anthony Davis on your team would fix a lot of problems defensively. I mean, you get a premier defender in the league. Anthony Davis is one of the best defenders in the NBA and just of all time. I know he doesn't have a Defensive Player of the Year, but he's a guy that you can rely on defensively and that can anchor a team defensively. I mean, one example we can see clearly now is with the Los Angeles Lakers. Luka offensively may the Los Angeles Lakers significantly better than what they were. But defensively, the Lakers aren't closer as what they were with Anthony Davis. That's how good Anthony Davis's impact on defense is. Having Anthony Davis on this Atlanta Hawks team would make them definitely like a contender to get out the East. Can they beat anyone in the West? I mean, that is a tough task for any team coming out the East. But in terms of just competing with other teams in the East, they can instantly move up in the rankings and do that with Anthony Davis on your roster. So I do think it would be good for both teams as well. The Dallas Mavericks get a playmaker, an offensive threat, and the Dallas Mavericks currently don't have that at the point guard position. Now, Kyrie Irving is coming back from his ACL injury around March. I think Kyrie will be great for the Dallas Mavericks, but do we know if he's going to be this level of player that a Trae Young will be? Will he get back to his level in terms of what he used to be? Those are all questions that aren't answered. Right now, I think if you get Trae Young, you can at least secure your point guard spot in terms of being a threat on offense and also getting guys involved, being a floor general. Trae Young can do all those things for your team. He's still a very elite player, and I think he would be amazing for this Dallas Mavericks team. So that trade to me makes the most sense. AD for Trae, like, it would help both teams a lot, tremendously. It would only help the development of Cooper Flag, Trae Young being on the Mavericks. You now have a guy that can get your best player the ball. Cooper Flag is now considered to be the Dallas Mavericks' best player and definitely the future for their team. The situation with Trae Young, it's only getting worse, and it's getting worse by the day. Like, the rumors are coming through. The fault that's being given to Trae Young is not fair. It's not just. I don't think it's completely right. But at the same time, I do think the Atlanta Hawks are better without Trae Young. I do believe that. So y'all let me know your thoughts. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead, subscribe, like the video, share the video with a friend. And until next time, guys, I'll see y'all later. Milos out. Peace.